Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we have just declared a number of wars and I'm actually not entirely sure where. Oh, I remember, it was these guys up here. Yeah, that's right. There's also these guys over here, but we're going to start over this way for now. And we're going to raise up... Do we only need men-at-arms here? I feel like we can get away with just men-at-arms. Hello, pause menu. Fantastic. So we're going to do exactly that. There was a holy order that was just hired. But even that's probably okay-ish. Let's see where that holy order ends up being. I mean, it was definitely this guy who hired the holy order. So that's fine. We can actually raise up some levy troops over here. And send them in over this way on a kind of provisional basis. It's going to be a while before our men-at-arms get over here anyway. So we can raise up like 20,000-ish. And that's likely enough to deal with the Holy Order. Farewell, my vassal. Yeah. We'll probably win. Excellent. In we go. These guys are going to attack over here. They will definitely win that. And this seems completely fine to me. Absolutely no problem. We are, of course, working on gathering up all of this up here. And we're going to try to work through this very quickly. So we're going to get this siege done. We also stack wiped over here, which is slightly shocking. Or no, we didn't stack wipe. But we are done with this war. We will enforce our demands. Fantastic. And we're going to head up over here. Excellent. We're going to come over here and slow siege with this unit. It's not like we're concerned about cash levels, right? So this is all part of Tartaria currently. That's going to be a while before we can really get our hands on that. 93% chance? Sure, we'll do it. There's also this over here that we are interested in attacking. 500 gold and resplendent raiments? Yes, please. We do like spending money right now. We have a lot of it. And not a lot to do with it, in all honesty. Okay, so our siege is beginning here. That's going to take 6 months. Our siege is beginning here. That will be over presently. Okay, we should attack over here and siege this as well. I was hoping that we'd get enough from that siege, but no such luck. And yeah, by the time we get over here with our men-at-arms, our levy troops will have that siege finished, for sure. So we're going to finish off this siege. That should end this war. And that will be magnificent, of course. We can call a hunt, and so we shall. This war is now over. We will enforce our demands, and we will come up over here. Hello, pause menu. And we have a fair amount that we can do after this war if we are low on prestige. We'll see how we're doing. And we can, of course, begin expanding up this way. Only 2. Actually, we could attack 3 up this way, most likely. You know what? We don't need the 300 gold. We'll give it as a trophy. Wonderful. So this siege will finish, and we're hoping that this will give us sufficient war score over here. We'll see if it does. I think our next play is to attack these over here. Do we have a CB on this guy? No, we don't. And we don't really have a CB on this guy either. Which is deeply unfortunate. At least not a good CB. So we have 15 days left on this siege. We just lost a siege, but we don't care. We're going to enforce that demand. Perfect. And these guys, they can get put down. We don't need them anymore. Yeah, it'll take them time to get home. We don't care about this. Let's see. We could take Flatterer. We could take Thicker Than Water. Defensive Negotiations. Fabricate Claim on County Speed. What would Diplomat actually give us? Independent Ruler Opinion. Might be enough to get a couple of offer vassalages done. Okay. Now we are currently working on swaying this guy, rather than declaring on him. We did just become friends with him. And would he accept vassalage? No. Okay, that's fine. We figured that he probably wouldn't, and so the plan was always to force him into vassalage. There's that war done. Fantastic. We'll disband our troops. We are now above our vassal limit. This was always something that was likely to happen, and the way to deal with this, of course, simply grant vassals to their rightful liege. And so we shall. Boom. Fantastic. We now need a new steward. Apparently that guy was our steward. We'll put in this guy. And let's come over here and talk to this fine gentleman who we are friends with. And we're just going to seize the county de jure. He's not going to put up much resistance. I do want to check with this man and see if we have any good CVs on him. We, in fact, have none. Okay. No CVs at all. That is certainly problematic. Problematic indeed. But we can continue making our way up here. That'll be no problem. He is sieging... Someone's sieging. Over here. Okay, we don't care. That's fine. How close are we actually to forming the Persian Empire? Still a little ways here. The Byzantines no longer have any holdings in the Persian Empire, do they? Correct. We have to fight this man. So how can we go about doing that, is the question. How indeed? Huh. Interestingly, that only gave us 62% war score. I guess we'll have to come try to fight this guy. And I mean, this is really, really slow to convert. Maybe we should just have him come fabricate claims down over here. How long will that actually take? 10 months? Yeah, we'll do that. I don't like fabricating claims, but it's basically the only option we have to continue pushing in the Persian Empire. And that is, of course, necessary. That was not very much in terms of war score. Fascinating. Okay. Well, we'll just have to make our way northward. We did just lose our counselor to old age. We'll put this guy in. Excellent. And what is going on here? Independence faction? Fair enough. We'll need to deal with it. We did just put this guy on our council, did we not? No, we didn't. Okay. We could simply send him a gift. We can just pay these guys off. We have so much money. We'll just pay off, like, the top 4 people in the faction. We have a hook on this guy. We can demand his conversion. And so we shall. Wonderful. So that should make this independence faction go away. Fantastic. Where are our troops at? Actually, let's turn around and fight these guys. We can get here quicker, I feel like. Our hook on that guy expired. That's fine. And we're just going to come on over here and see about stack wiping these jerks. Looks like we can pull that off. They're just going to siege, so they're going to allow this to happen. I don't know why they're going to allow it to happen, but sure. That's fine. That should end this war. Yeah, we'll become a generous liege. That's fine. We don't care about losing some vassal taxes. Okay, we'll enforce that. Fantastic. We gained a favor hook. That's fine. We don't exactly care. And the question becomes, when are we going to have a CB on this guy? The answer is not for a little while, 5 months. And so I think we will turn our eyes up over here. Now, there's this man who is too big for us to vassalize, I think. Yeah. But what we can do is we can seize de jure duchies from him. And neither of those are particularly good. 1330, huh? 1330. That's not a ton of prestige. What other claims are there? 1575. 525. Okay, those aren't the best claims. It is much cheaper to seize the individual duchies, and so that is what we will do. Let's see, his capital is there, so we're going to raise up our troops over here. Actually, I'm not going to do it this way. I'm going to raise the men-at-arms, and then I'm going to raise the levy troops, like so. We're going to need around 10,000 levy troops, so that's fine. Let's grab ourselves those 10k levy troops, and we'll stop our gathering as soon as we have that. That'll do. And then these lads, they're about 20 days away. We're just going to send them all in. The levy troops will be a bit ahead, but that's fine. We are now above our vassal limit again, so we're going to grant off this vassal. Fantastic. And over we go. Should have no problem here. The real question is, how quick is this war going to be? The answer is probably quite quick, is my guess. But we'll see. So this siege will finish up. No problem. That only got us 15% war score. Okay. So we're going to have to do a few sieges up over this way. And then we'll probably declare on this guy, and this guy. Actually, this lady. That'll be fine. Just do a good old triple war. Yes, give us that unpressed claim. Fantastic. And let's continue working on another one. Let's work on a claim here. That'll be another 10 months. That's fine. We're just going to continue working on those claims. I'm not sure if we have the ability to press all claims. We'll see. Regardless, I want to have a few claims just to be able to go after that guy pretty repeatedly. So this duchy will be under our control shortly. I mean, this guy does have a lot of territory. Our wife died. Was that our primary wife? No, so we don't actually care. Okay, we're going to attack over here next. We're at 36% war score, and now we should be getting ticking. So we'll just come down this way, hit that. Actually, this is our territory. So we won't hit that, but we'll just go like here, 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 here. Something like that. Hello, pause menu. Okay, so we're definitely making a lot of gains. There's no doubt about it. We're also making a lot of enemies. This is not shocking. This guy is currently 57. His heir is 24. We're fine on that front. Going to come on down over here. We're at 44% war score. These guys are coming to their capital. How quickly are they going to siege? Barely. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our way over here. And we're going to split this force. We're going to split off our bombards. And and a few units of levies, something like that. And then these lads, they're going to make their way up over here. That battle is going to be in 4 months, so it's going to be really dicey whether we get there or not in time. But that's okay. No, don't do that. Excellent. Now you can go. They did get a breach there, which means that they probably win that siege. But we're going to go fight them. It'll be okay. In fact, it should be very, very okay. We can lawfully imprison this guy. Fairly low odds on it, so we're not going to do it. He's actually giving up on the siege. And leaving. Fascinating. Well, we're going to try to cut him off up here. He's going to run away. We're going to just make for, say, this location. He's actually just letting us catch him. He didn't have to do that. He definitely didn't have to do that. Okay. Well, that's going to happen. And that's actually enough war score. Fantastic. So we'll disband that. And, I mean, this is becoming a bit of a border gory mess. But we're going to go ahead and declare our wars over here now. Forced vassalization here, 88 prestige. Forced vassalization here, 88 prestige. And forced vassalization here, 350 prestige. 3 additional wars. Fantastic. And we are going to raise up only our men-at-arms right over here. I don't believe that we're going to need any other than our men-at-arms. So that'll be fine. We will head in over here as soon as we're done gathering, unless they interrupt our gathering process, I suppose. And we are about to get a second claim over here. That's good. See it done. And let's work on a third. Excellent. We need to get this guy down to a lot fewer counties than what he has. So that's very important. And of course, we're going to continue attacking up here as quick as we can. We should be able to get this done pretty quickly up this way. It's over here that we're going to run into some bogging down. But that's okay. So there's that war won already. We'll enforce those demands, and we'll make our way up here. We are above our vassal limit, so we're going to continue granting vassals to rightful liege. There we go. And we will stack wipe these guys, no problem. Okay, we're going to have to siege this, but that's fine. No problem there. And then we're going to come over here and hit these guys. Fantastic. We'll enforce those demands. So be it. And of course, we're going to have to hand out a vassal here. Okay. So we'll see if they respond to this at all. They may or may not. Somebody's fabricating claims on us. I wish them luck. They're gonna need it. They're definitely going to need it. When would we be able to forced vassalize some of these guys? Some of them should be doable fairly soon, if not already. I would like to offer vassalage to this guy. There's no way it's going to ever happen, though. And how many total do we need over here now? Okay, so we need 15 counties over here. Good to know. Well, we're going to wrap up this war quite soon. That's 50% war score there. And I think we'll just head to their capital. That'll be done momentarily. And we're definitely seeing some movement up over this way. There's no doubt about that, but that's okay. We're going to continue to put all of this together over here. No big deal. 3 months left on this claim over here. Perfect. Of course she'll be there. Actually, we don't need to lose any stress, so we don't have to do that. So we'll be arriving over here shortly. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. We're just running over all of these guys. We can change this person's contract, and so we shall. Wonderful. And then I guess we'll ransom prisoners after this war. It's been a while. We've arrived at this capital. It will fall in just a few days. Perfect. There we go. War is over. Yes, see it done. Enforce those demands, disband our troops, and we will go ahead and ransom those prisoners. Perfect. Up to 17 characters, and we will, of course, need to grant out a vassal as well, which we can do. Perfect. The next question becomes, can we press our claims on this guy? We can. We know how many counties we need. We need 15. We need 5 times as many as what we've got here. So I think we hold off, and we just continue building up claims. Possible side effect of claim on duchy, but probably not going to happen. Okay. Can we force vassalize this guy? He holds too many counties. Okay. We could just take this single county. I was hoping that we could force vassalize him. Tataria we're a ways away from still. So that definitely bears noting. Up over here, I mean, this is currently held by this guy, apparently. He's got the de jure claims. He is, in fact, the Mongol heir, but he is also incompetent, so there is that. So we do actually have borders with quite a number of guys over here. We can do a forced vassalization here. We can do one 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 here. That's a very tall gentleman. And I think that's all we can do for right now over here. Unless we were to attack these guys. Which isn't really worth it. We could do this, though. You know what? Let's do it. Okay, so these guys are going to be the strongest at like 7k troops. Noted. So we're going to raise up over here and work our way. We'll just raise about 10k levy troops. That'll be plenty. And both of these will start moving up over here as soon as they're ready. Just waiting for about 10k troops here. That'll do. Up they go. And these guys will follow along as soon as they can. And we'll just make our way through here and get all of these wars done. Okay, we've got a couple of enemies over in that territory, but that's fine. We don't care. They can do that all they want. Fantastic. So we're going to continue taking quite a large chunk of territory over here. He really isn't as interesting as he thinks. We'll take the prestige. Will these guys get stack wiped here? I kind of doubt it, but that wasn't really the point. I think that took too long to stack wipe. It did. That's okay. We're going to begin our siege here. We actually only got 4% war score there. Slightly shocking, but that's fine. We're going to siege this down extremely quickly once our men-at-arms arrive. Perfect. And then we're going to make our way out over this direction. Oh, we can host a feast, and so we shall. The lure of language. Sure. We're going to try it. 70% chance of success. Welcome, friends. Okay, there's that war over. That's perfect. We're going to enforce those demands. Of course, we're above our vassal limit, and so we're going to grant this vassal out. Wonderful. Very interesting secrets indeed. She was a cannibal. So we're just making our way over to here, and then we'll have to siege our way up this way. Interesting conversation? Yep, we'll have an interesting conversation. And this will, of course, open up a few additional wars that we can declare. But we're just going to cruise our way on through this. It is, however, time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode we will continue our inexorable expansion. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. It is so rare to find a true friend.